Hi everyone, my name is Gabriella.
And my name is Deja.
Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of the
Something Else podcast.
So today's topic is going to be goals. So, of course, it is now 2022. So this is a perfect time for us to get into the goals that we're going to be setting for this year, how to achieve them, and just some things that we want to achieve, in this new year. Do you have any goals that you want to achieve?
I surely do.
And what are some of them?
I have to think about it. Go ahead, you go first.
So this year I definitely want to travel more. I definitely want to be more serious about my business. I feel like I was good at the beginning of last year and I kind of slacked off a little bit. So definitely get back into it. Live my life more to the fullest. Enjoy more of my hobbies. Go out more for sure, and just enjoy life. I feel like life is so short, so I don't want to be just sitting there, just
True.
a lady.
True.
I think I want to move again next year. I'm not too sure about that, but I think I want to move closer to my family again. I'm not far. I'm 30 minutes away, but from her, I'm far.
Most definitely need to move closer because I hope you're providing gas money for me traveling.
That's beside the point.
Every 2 weeks over here. I'm just saying.
That's beside the point.
But you know what? My goals, okay, take two, okay? Because, what? This take two.
Good.
This take two. Okay, so my first goal is to get right with God. You forgot about that again. My first goal is to get right with God, okay? Build my spiritual life, okay? Get into prayer. My second goal is to, finish school, pass that. We're gonna speak that into existence because I already passed, okay? The third is to have my own place. If I'm not renting, because rent is high.
It is.
I do want to get a townhome, okay? My fourth goal, I'm already saving, but we're gonna save more. I'm not gonna put an amount to that because you never know what God can do. He could give you double the amount you're asking for, so we're not gonna put an amount. I just know that I want to save. What number am I on? 5?
I'm not sure. Don't keep count. Just
okay. Well, if I could come up with a business plan, I don't know. I'll come up with it if I can.
We said that before. It has to be natural. Just something that you just okay. This is something that works for me and something that I just want to do.
Yeah,
and not focus on it so much.
Traveling.
Yeah.
Doing more me time. I didn't struggle last year with that. I kept up with myself. I went out, so this year, more me time, more traveling. And
just live life. Yeah.
That's about it.
I think
living life.
I think also putting actionable steps to that, making sure you're actually making the effort to achieve your goals and not just be okay, yeah, I want to go to Dubai, but you don't even have a passport.
And you ain't got a job.
Yeah, that's a big one.
What do you have? How you gonna get to Dubai?
No, just so serious.
Yeah. No.
Start somewhere. Even if you're not gonna start going to space, but start somewhere. Okay, I want to make an effort to not eat out so much. Start cooking more at home. Stuff like that. Make your goals attainable so that you can actually.
Attainable, reachable, whatever.
Yeah.
Realistic. I would say that.
And
then you can do vision boards. For example, before the year ended, we did vision boards.
Yeah.
And we, I think last year we did pretty good. We achieved most.
Yeah.
I think we achieved everything on the boards.
I feel like I achieved my most important milestones. I put someone traveling on the vision board, and I think the only place that I really traveled to was
Orlando. Every day is Orlando.
Okay, I'm working on the other stuff.
Every day is Orlando. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even do a vision board. I did my vision board in August. I just said it, and I said I was gonna do those things, and I did. I was gonna get a brand new car. I did. I put I was gonna get a MacBook. I did. I said I was gonna quit my job. I did.
One thing about this girl here, she ain't got a problem quitting a job.
I'm gonna quit a job.
She don't got a problem.
So, yeah. What else I did? What?
You did go to Puerto Rico.
I did go to Puerto Rico.
You did go to Puerto Rico.
That was part of traveling. You know, I asked Gabby to go places, and she's like, "No, I don't got the funds." But hopefully we do better
next.
She's
an actionable, responsible adult that is not going to overextend herself financially beyond what she can repair. Correction.
If it's not 2022, we gonna see next year 2023. What we
definitely this year, I'm definitely gonna be going some places. Like I think that my thing is I'm like, okay, like if I take off from work, then if I don't have PTO, first of all, screw your PTO. Screw it. Prepare the others because I ain't coming. But yeah.
Well, let's just say. Okay, yeah. I'm hopefully this year you could quit that job. But you know, that you know,
part of my vision board too. That's a part of my vision board too. I just think that like one of my goals also is leveling up professionally. I want to like transition into going into real estate. My brother is in real estate, and you know, that's a very lucrative career. So I want to transition more into doing something that will give me the funds that I would like to have to live my life more freely, you know, and not be like on such a time constraint and my God, I got a 15-minute break. Like that literally like rips my heart out. Like I feel like when you have a 15-minute break, as soon as you sneeze, cough, and blink, the break is done.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, like I put myself on like a time frame to like transition into another career as well. So that's definitely a part of my goals. Strengthening my relationship with the Lord. That should have been the first one, but they just said it earlier. And it just came to my mind. But like definitely getting back on track with that. I grew up in church, so unfortunately, it's kind of like sometimes it's kind of like you're in and then you're out, in and then you're out. But like I'm really gonna try to like just be all in and not be like hot and cold, hot and cold. Like that's, if anybody who's watching this grew up in church, depending on how your family, you know, dynamic is.
Depending on your beliefs.
Yeah, it's,
you know,
it's sometimes it's hard to like really stay consistent. Like I'll go like 4 Sundays in a row and then won't go for like 2 months.
Like 3 months.
Like, yeah, and then go back. And,
like
you know.
I go like back to back to back, and then I just take a long break, and then like to the point the pastors forget my name. Let me stop. They don't forget my name, but they be like so shocked when they see me, and I be like, okay, I get it. I haven't been here. But this year we're going to do better with, you know, like spiritually.
Yeah.
And this is for the ones who are spiritually. I don't know what you guys believe in, but whatever, you know, we won't really touch up on that. I don't ever touch up on religion with nobody.
Yeah, people just believe different things, and it can be intense, you know, for some people. So it really just depends on the person.
Yeah, so I will say 2021 was very hectic.
Oh my gosh.
It was very hectic. It was very long. It was very toxic. I mean, in the beginning was rough, you know, with COVID and stuff like that. And
that was like kind of dying down. I mean, even though people, it's like still COVID, yeah. I was in the elevator the other day, and some guy was like, I didn't have my mask on. It was like an older gentleman, and he was like, well, I'm not gonna say with the accent, but he was from the islands, and he was like, oh, you have to put on your mask. You don't wanna like die now.
Yeah, I don't think that's how COVID works.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, everyone's body is just different.
Yeah.
Regardless of the age, everyone's body is different.
I do believe, like, if you did have an underlying disease, you were more
prone to getting it.
Not
like,
so safe side.
Yeah.
But,
so it just really just depends on the person's like body. Like
yeah.
So it really just depends.
Yeah. So yeah, 2021 was very hectic. You know, whoever's watching, if you lost someone, you know, sorry for your loss. You know, we kind of all lost someone. Not all of us, but majority. But you know, yeah, 2021 was rough.
That should be a goal for this year as well. Staying healthy, eating healthy, exercising more.
Yeah, and like, you know, just, I don't know. I would say live life and don't waste time. You know, because it was rough.
Yeah.
That was rough. 2022, I hope to see, you know, less rest in peace, less violence, less crimes, less sickness, you know, just a better life, you know, and to just celebrate life. I know I've seen some pretty, you know, like, it's crazy how, like, when someone goes, they, like, do a big celebration. And, like, you don't even, like, throw a big party for them when they're here, but then you give them a big homegoing. So, like, it shouldn't be like that. I think everyone should live their life, you know, like, if you have a mom or whoever, grandma, or even yourself, if it's, like, your 25th birthday, go big, like, celebrate. Like, that's, you know, that's the life to celebrate, and not when you're about to die. Not when you're about to go under the ground or in a wall. Like, that's crazy to me. But I would say celebrate life now and stay out of trouble. Like, yeah, I would say stay out of trouble, but less crime for sure. But you know, you can never go a day without crime, I'm assuming. Like, everybody dies, right? Like, it's a lot of crime.
Without crime, but just
what? We can't. This world cannot go not one day without a crime.
Oh, I thought you said crime, like when?
No, like crimes, like it can go a day. Like, it's crazy. You're always gonna hear something, or if you don't hear it, it's there somewhere.
Yeah.
So like,
there's way too many people in the earth for there to be no crime for a day.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So I do, you know, this year, like, I do hope, like, you know, and pray that all calms down. We're all safe, you know. And yeah, live life, you guys.
I hope this year, one of the New Year's resolutions is to get the gas prices in check.
Oh,
because I'm not sure
about gas prices.
What's happening?
That's not even
last year. The gas prices, I was still putting the 20 and the 25. It gets it to where it gets it to. If it's a half a tank, it's a half a tank. If it's after the F, it's after the F.
Yeah, but that was the beginning of 2021. Then when we got towards the end of 2021, we're looking at $3-4 for gas. So this year, I mean, we're still in the beginning of this year. So, like, hopefully, you know, towards the middle, it goes down. Like, back to that $2. Back to the $2.50s or $2.60. Not no $3. What is it? $3. I think today, let me see. Today, I went to go put gas. It was like probably 3.5, $3.50. So, like,
I believe it.
In certain areas,
I believe it.
In certain areas.
Yeah.
Did I say I wanted to move out next year?
You did say that.
Well, towards the end of the year, you know, towards the end of the year.
Well, you did talk about
or beginning 2023. Okay, before I'm 26, so towards the end of the year, like, or even 2023, but the beginning. We're not gonna go further than that. We're not gonna go further, but like the beginning. Okay, so like this year we're gonna really focus on, you know, and actually staying at work and like picking up overtime. Like, that's a goal of mine. You know, really getting this.
Yes, to the shmoney we go until we can have the shmoney work for us, because the people who got the money working for them. The Abu Dhabi on the yacht. But
I do want to get on a boat. I do want to get on a boat this year. I do want to get on a boat.
You went on a boat last year. No. Yeah.
No, I didn't. So I do want to get on a. Girl, didn't I tell you? I learned.
Oh, that.
Okay, I learned. I did learn.
Let's go
okay.
On stuff. You don't know how to swim.
I know how to swim.
She has a few little floating skills. Let's just call that.
What? I floated on my back. I know how to swim. Okay, like if I know how to swim.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to swim. Maybe that's definitely one of my goals too. I mean, please, anybody who knows me knows that I put that on my vision board. I put that on my goal list every year, is to learn how to swim.
When said she did archery and Pilates and
I'm still doing my Pilates.
All this other stuff.
I'm gonna learn how to swim though. I already have, but I have my remedy on how to fix not knowing how to swim. Once the water gets to about here, I'm like, all right, y'all boys, I'll see y'all back at the shore. Once it's right here, I'm like, okay, that's a wrap.
I think for me, like, I'm not a pro at swimming, but if I'm in an emergency, them legs floating. I'm a shark. I'm getting out that water. I'm getting out that water. But I don't really like the water. I don't like the beach. Like, I don't like the pool like that. I don't like the water.
I really can't relate to that. But
like
yeah. So like some people really don't. They're like, oh, I don't like the sand.
But like, what?
Like people like, I don't like the sand.
What? The sand do be hot. I just don't like when it get all sticky on my body and I gotta wash it off and then you see a whole bunch of sand in the bathtub and then, no, I don't like that. I don't like the sand either. I put the towel, I sit down. You know, if my feet, I go under the little things.
My thing is, you just said going on a boat. Are you gonna like jump off the boat into the water?
Yeah, girl, you never seen them things?
With a life jacket, right?
Of course.
Okay, because we said we're not still sure about the swimming skills.
We know how to swim.
Okay.
With or without life jacket, we know how to swim. But I do want to have, matter of fact, I'm gonna, you know what? I should plan like a little boat thing.
I think you should.
One day. So.
Maybe for your birthday?
Girl, no, I think I'm going on a cruise.
Oh yeah. She is going on a cruise. But oh my gosh, that'd be so fun.
But yeah, that would be fun. So I would invite, you know, friends and family to come along.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far that's my goals for this year.
I think I want another dog as well. I always say that. I feel like I want another dog because my mom is like lonely. She's not lonely, but she has only child syndrome.
She has friends, but Gabby don't let them over. So
Please, okay?
she don't let them.
She goes to dog daycare. That's enough for her. She has friends there.
Over.
But maybe that would be one of my goals as well, is to get another dog. I'm probably gonna need more space for another dog because they can't both be in here running around. It's gonna be too chaotic. It's gonna be 2 against 1, and I'm gonna be yanking out my hair or whatever's left of it.
There's a lot of space over here. It ain't much in here.
But actually, we're still figuring that part out. But yeah.
So they got all the room here. Okay.
You see, I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it no more.
Cause wait,
where's your place with the stuff in it?
It's coming. It's coming.
Because people love saying, I ain't no space
of 2022.
Oh, they got a lot of stuff.
Beginning of 2023, it is coming. Okay, it's coming. But in my home, Fluffy and Hazel surely have a living room to run around. Both of them. You see, I got 2. Like poor y'all don't even want to know where Miami at right now.
That's only because we're recording. But
y'all even want to know where she at.
She's okay. I gave her a treat before she went there.
She's surely in the dark, lonely for real.
No, it's called meditation time.
Oh, okay.
It's called meditation time. But yeah, back to what we were talking about. Back to our goals and being better people. That's definitely a part of it. Being better.
And I'm not arguing with nobody this year.
Yeah, no.
Nobody.
Yeah, no.
I'm not arguing with nobody. Not a soul, okay? Like,
no. I'm not arguing. We're just going to leave it at, it seems like we can't come to a mutual understanding of communication.
No.
So you're going to go your way, I'm going to go mine.
For me, it's a okay, and I probably won't text back.
I feel like the okay, when someone's just like, okay, it's still like, oh.
No, okay. Because I'm not arguing.
You can say okay, but it's like, I feel like okay is a way to just shut things down.
Yeah, okay. Like, I don't want to hear
I don't know.
that.
It really just depends on how I feel. I'm not going to say I'm going to say okay.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with nobody. Only got,
let's be happy.
Only got,
no toxicity.
We got one life. All I do, time to waste it.
Yeah.
But for me, that is all.
Yeah. I think for me, that's pretty much it too. Getting another dog. Maybe living somewhere else. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to see about that because rent is skyrocketing. And just living my life to the fullest. Live your life. Be happy with your life. You only have one. You only have one life.
You surely do. And, you know, I'll be asking you guys what were your goals for this year. And on the next episode, I will be posting, you know, reading some of the things you guys said. And then we'll go on to our next topic.
Yes. But, of course, in closing, you know, you guys have your goals, reach your goals, crush them, live up to your full potential, and do what you have to do to be proud of the life that you have. Yeah. And of course, you can find us on our Instagrams, our TikToks, our Twitters.
The Something Else podcast. And then you can find us where? Spotify, YouTube, Apple
Podcasts. Yeah.
Apple Podcasts. There we go. But starting off, follow us on Instagram. You know, what's your Instagram? That's Gabby.
Yeah, that's Gabby.
Okay, mine's is Deja.d. Okay.
And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah. Follow the Something Else podcast. Okay, bye.
Bye.